What up, though? Good morning, world. On my way to punch the clock. Y'all know it's a 5-day weekend. Well, a 5-day week. You know what I mean? I just been thinking, like, my whole weekend. You know, I was supposed to be working on the car all weekend. I went out there Saturday. Shit like that. I guess I gotta bleed the cause I put a new power steering pump on. I guess I gotta bleed the power steering pump cause it's making some type of noise, and I ain't never know that you gotta bleed the motherfucker. So therefore, it's time to go to the shop so they can do that shit. But all weekend I've been thinking, like, you know how people be like, man, shit, I never work. You know what I'm saying? This music shit gonna make me money, all this shit. I've been thinking, real talk, I'm thankful, yo, for everything that I done did in life and all that shit. I used to always say, fuck a job and all that shit. Jobs don't mean shit. Fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck who behind me. Fuck the traffic. I'm doing 73 and a 65. Fuck him. Now he doing 80. You dig? But working a 9 to 5, man, I feel like it's the beauty of life. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never really understand this, because it's like you just going in this motherfucker, you clocking in, you doing your work, you go home, do whatever you do after that, and it helps you. You know what I'm saying? And take care of things in life instead of you out here trying to get it out the mud. You know what I mean? Even if you have to put your feet to the surface, you know what I mean? It helps you get it out the mud. So I gotta say, working a 9 to 5 is a good thing, and it helped me out. Hopefully it help a lot of other people out. But yeah, 9 to 5 is a good thing, man. It's a lot more that I wanted to say about that. I just can't remember what the fuck it is. It's early as fuck in the morning. It's 5:08 in the morning, and I'm just looking at it like I go in this motherfucker every day, 5 days a week, bust my ass. It ain't no little pay. It's some good pay, you know what I'm saying? It's some good pay. Bust my ass, get paid good, go home, live good. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got a whole house over his head. You know what I mean? I look at things like buying my first house is like, shit, I ain't gotta move nowhere. And a lot of people, like, I be online doing my content and shit, and a lot of people be like, a lot of outsider people that don't know me, like, yeah, nigga, you ran from Cincinnati cause they was on your ass. Nigga, wasn't nobody on my ass. Believe this. I left my city because I started seeing a lot of death. I started seeing my life spiraling down the wrong way. I started seeing a lot of people going to prisons. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never been in no prison. I've been in the county a few times. I left because I wanted to see something different in life. You know what I mean? There's a lot more living to do than being in the Cincinnati area. You know what I'm saying? And I do go back from time to time to visit. Sometimes it makes me feel bad, because a lot of people that I usually see ain't there. You know what I'm saying? And I just gotta take it. You gotta take it one day at a time. You know, it's a lot of people coming home from doing 20, 30, 40 years. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how they really are. They've been gone for a long time, so a lot of them be institutionalized, and they go right back within a year or two. So it's just a point in the fact, you know what I mean? It's like crazy, like, or a lot of them lose their life because they still think what went on 20 years ago is still what's going on now, or what's going on 30 years ago is still going on now. Nah, that's not what's happening. What happened, what the world was 30 years and 40 years ago is totally different from now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said, I left Cincinnati to better myself, to live a better life. Even though any place in the world is subject to be however you plan it in your mind. You know what I'm saying? If, like, there's places out here like South Phoenix, West Phoenix, it's a lot of places out here that's harsh, right? It's just about how you live in your life. You know what I'm saying? If you live in your life the way you've been living throughout your whole span of life, if you still out there on that rah-rah shit, robbing shit, shooting shit up, you gonna get back what you put out. You know what I'm saying? So in all reality, man, I just said, like, I left that dark cloud to see the light. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of darkness that I was seeing in that city. I was doing a lot of dumb shit, put myself in situations, somewhat hang with the wrong people. So nowadays, I don't really hang with nobody. I be by myself and with my family. The best part of growing up, you know what I'm saying, is staying family oriented. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's it. Checking in on my kids, or checking in on my grown-ups. They ain't need kids no more. Checking in on them, seeing how they are. Proud of them, making they right decisions. Being a grandfather, all that type shit, man. A lot of things, man. It's like, some people will take you through there, but you just gotta know how to hold your composure. If you can hold your composure, you could be I can't say you're gonna be the greatest in the world. You could be whatever you want to be. And all my life, all I wanted to do was be some type of rapper, some type of celebrity, some type of, you know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't meant to be a celeb. Everybody is not meant to be a star. Man, you can make yourself a star, but you don't have to be in the limelight to make yourself a star. You know what I'm saying? Life is what you make it, but you gotta live it to make it something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to live life to make something out of life. But like I said, working a 9 to 5, I thought I'd never do. I mean, not saying I ain't never had a job before, you know what I'm saying? But they was on and off jobs, like, you know what I mean? Get on, get you a check, get out there, get you some money. You know what I'm saying? Stack you up some money, go out there, buy you a pack, quit that job, and post up on that block from 7 to 7. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of grind time, man. A lot of grind time. I can laugh and I can smile at it because those were the days, you know. Those were the years. trying times. You know what I mean? It was them days that you had to live. You know what I'm saying? You had to come up. You had to grind. And what comes with grind? Dedication. Now, if you dedicated to hustling, dedicated to grinding, you can do any job out here. That's why I say going to punch this clock every day, paying this mortgage every month, you know what I'm saying, and paying my electric, all that shit, all the other bills every month. It's the beauty. Even sometimes you go broke behind it. The beauty of it is having something over your head that's yours. That's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? Just like owning a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Like when you purchase a vehicle and you pay that bitch off. You know what I mean? You happy at your accomplishments. You proud of your accomplishments, which don't do nothing but build your credit up higher and higher. You know what I mean? And my credit score is building itself. You feel me? I'm loving it. It's like that motherfucking McDonald's commercial. I think that was McDonald's. I'm loving it. You dig? Like, it feels good, man. It feels good. All these years I went through life like not knowing anything about a 9 to 5 and all that shit. I'm thinking like, shit, fuck that. I ain't got time to get these people. I got things to get in life. You know what I'm saying? I want to be something in life. Sometimes, man, moving fast will slow you down. You know what I mean? So when you move too fast, you'll get slowed down quicker. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things, man. There's a lot of things. Like I said, watching a lot of people going to prison, watching a lot of people meeting them graves, you know what I'm saying, and getting dirt through on them and all that shit. Had my life spiraling down the wrong way, looking at it the wrong way. Drinking, spazzing out on people, going crazy. Well, I'm about to go and pull up at this motherfucking job. I'm about to hop off this highway. But like I said, the best part of not waking up, the best part of growing up is living life, man. Seeing life. Visualizing things that are bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, all they think about is they self. I don't think it's about just myself anymore. I think about everybody. You know what I'm saying? I used to be that type of person that didn't give a fuck about nobody. All I thought about was self. I think about everybody now. You know what I mean? My children, my grown-ups, me, my family, all that shit. I think about all of them. You know what I mean? Because if I ain't here, it's gonna be probably another nigga that try to step in and be that type of father figure and all that shit. Even though they grown, it'll be another nigga that they can probably call and talk to. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't here, you dig? So it's only best that I'm here so my grown-ups can talk to me. You know what I'm saying? You got any questions you need to ask me. Sometimes, you know, everything, you know, we grow, like kids that grow up, they wanna find their way. They wanna find their own way. So they want to find their way, so sometimes you got to let them find their way. Like my brother-in-law used to say, you got to bump your head to get to the next point. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you bump your head. Bump your head, and once you figure it out that you can't keep bumping your head, you're going to understand. But then you got to come to the man to get that lecture. You know what I'm saying? that's been through that already, you know. It's like my daughter. She she grown. I ain't gonna hold her, you know what I mean? But she also gotta be thinking, you know. I always tell my children, think about the shit before you do it. You know, it's like, what's crazy about the situation is growing up, when they get grown, they feel they don't need to talk to somebody that's older than them. They know everything. And I understand that because I used to be the same way. Nah, you don't know everything. You don't know everything. Now, if you listen, if you listen to an older person that's done been through it and done seen life more than you, you will understand. I ain't know that when I was growing up. I ain't know that. I ain't know that when I was growing up. Growing up fast, like I said, growing up fast, it just make you fall faster. So sometimes, man, it's about just listening. You know what I mean? Once you use your ear, don't let that shit go out the other side. Listen, hold it in here, and also hold it in here. Because at the end of the day, once you got it in here, whatever's in here is going to go here. You know what I mean? It's always going to be on your heart. It's always going to be on your mind. So if you listen and don't let that shit go in one ear and out the other, you can achieve something in life. Now, see, my uncle used to always tell me, that shit going in one ear and out the other. Much respect to my Uncle Gary, and that's the wrong hand, but much respect to my Uncle Gary. Never went in and out the other ear. I just wanted to figure this shit out on my own. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm grown. I'm grown now. I've been grown, but I'm grown now. When you can own something in life, shout out to my guy Mo Fire, man. I'm still praying for you and your family, my brother. My family is still praying for you and your family, my brother. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand what you was telling me. But now that I know, I've been looking for more. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I've been looking to own more. So I'm glad that somebody that I know of the same age, of the same time, grew up in the same little areas. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I had you as a brother. I'm glad I have you as a friend to help a person out. You know what I'm saying? And let a person know about owning. Ownership means everything. So I'm gonna get off of here, man, because I gotta go clock in. But y'all be easy. It's 5:25 in the morning, man. It just took me 45 minutes to get here. I'm at work, about to bust this motherfucker day out. Hopefully y'all bust y'all day out. Stay thankful, stay blessed, and stay safe out here, man. 100.